Hello, everyone. Welcome to the Newsbrowse News broadcast. Global news reports that Canadian astronaut Jeremy Hansen, along with U.S. astronauts Reed Wiseman and Christina Koch, conducted a live question and answer session from aboard NASA's Orion spacecraft on Sunday, currently on the Artemis II mission. Just days before circling the moon, the astronauts responded to questions submitted by Canadian children. Topics included how food is prepared and eaten in space, the sensation of organs in microgravity, which Hansen described as a puffy face due to blood shifting, and the appearance of Earth from space. Hansen cited Apollo 13 as the movie best reflecting life in a tiny capsule, minus the disaster. The mission, a 10-day lunar flyby, is the first crewed journey to the moon since the Apollo era. Hansen underscored the sacrifices his family has made and encouraged young people to learn, share their dreams, and team up to achieve significant things for humanity in future space exploration. The crew is expected to splash down in the Pacific Ocean on April 10th. Canada's campus radio stations are facing a severe crisis, threatening their existence across the country, according to City News Everywhere. Declining post-secondary enrollment, the closure of journalism programs, and the shift to optional student fees are creating immense financial stress. Examples include Memorial University's THMR losing funding, the University of Ottawa's THEUO halting live broadcasts due to rent, and stations at Fanshawe and Algonquin colleges slated to go dark. These stations are crucial for providing local news, information, and a vital entry point into media for students and communities, especially Indigenous ones. The National Campus and Community Radio Association is campaigning for $30 million annually in federal funding, approximately $95,000 per station, to stabilize these operations. They note Canada is one of the few countries without public funding for community radio. Some stations are adapting by becoming broader media centers to diversify revenue. Operators and listeners emphasize the irreplaceable value of diverse, local programming and community connection provided by these stations. The Artemis II mission is currently underway, sending astronauts on a 10-day journey into deep space, including a lunar flyby. This mission is crucial for understanding the profound effects deep space travel has on the human body and mind, even over a relatively short period. Dr. Farhan Asrar, a space medicine expert, explains that risks include radiation exposure, fluid shifts, and muscle loss. Astronauts must adapt to microgravity, utilize innovative exercise equipment, and cope with confined living conditions in their camper van-sized capsule. Upon returning to Earth, they will undergo extensive rehabilitation to restore muscle strength and readapt to gravity. The Canadian Press reports that the data collected during Artemis II is vital for preparing future, longer-duration missions to Mars and beyond, ensuring astronaut safety and mission success. The Organization of the Petroleum Exporting Countries, OPEC+, has agreed to increase oil output quotas by 206,000 barrels per day for May, according to Al Jazeera. However, this rise is largely symbolic as several key members, including Saudi Arabia, the UAE, Kuwait, and Iraq, are currently unable to boost production due to the ongoing U.S.-Israeli war on Iran. The conflict has effectively blocked the Strait of Hormuz, a crucial global oil route, since late February, causing a significant disruption in oil supply. OPEC Plus sources indicate that the pledge signals a readiness to raise output once the waterway reopens. Crude prices have surged to a 4-year high, nearing $120 a barrel, leading to increased transport fuel costs. JP Morgan warned that prices could exceed $150 if the strait remains disrupted into mid-May. The supply disruption is estimated to have removed 12 to 15 million BPD, or up to 15% of global supply. Iran has permitted some regional countries, like Iraq, to use the strait, and Oman is holding talks with Iran to ensure smooth vessel transit. Meanwhile, U.S. President Donald Trump has threatened to escalate attacks on Iranian civilian infrastructure if the Strait of Hormuz is not reopened by Monday. That's all for this video. Thank you for watching. See you in the next video.